Janelle and welcome to day 11 of 12 Days of Rosery. Today I'm back with another DIY gifts video. I am so passionate about giving handmade where possible, especially this year when it is so tricky to go out and shop as you probably normally would. And I just had so many different ideas, I decided to split them up into two parts, and I shared part one yesterday. I'll leave a link to it down below if you'd like to check it out. And if you're enjoying these type of videos, then you should definitely check out some of the other videos I have on my channel, because I'm often sharing different ideas and sewing projects that would also make really lovely gifts. So let's get into the tutorial. Let's start with this lovely mismatched napkin set. Start by cutting a 50 by 50 centimeter or 20 by 20 inch square of fabric. A natural fabric like linen or cotton works best for napkins. Then fold and press the raw edges in about 1 centimeter or half an inch twice. Stitch the folded edge in place along the entire napkin. And your napkin is complete. Simply make another 3 out of some different fabric and you have a set of mismatched napkins. Obviously you can make them all the same as well if you prefer. Bundle them up together with some twine and you have a lovely DIY gift. Next, let's make some clay hair clips. For this project, I'm using some leftover polymer clay that I had after making this beautiful incense holder inspired by a Fawn Studio tutorial. This would also make a really lovely DIY gift, so I'll have a link to their tutorial in the description of this video if you'd like to make one for yourself. With the clay, make any type of shape you'd like your hair clips to be. I started by rolling 3 balls of clay and squished them together to create this cute abstract bubble shape. Then, inspired by the Fawn Studio tutorial, I had a go at making a wave shape by cutting out a rectangle of the clay and sitting it on some rolled up pieces of foil. Once your shapes are made, bake and set them following the packet instructions. Then once fully set, take some hair clip bases and glue your clay shapes onto them. Leave to dry, and your little clay hair clips are complete. Next, let me show you how to make this adorable ruffled pencil case. For this project you will need a main fabric, a lining fabric, a 20 centimeter or 8 inch zip, and a water erasable pen or some tailor's chalk. With the measuring tape and the pen, I started by drawing a 22 by 18 centimeter or 8.5 by 7 inch rectangle onto my folded fabric. You could alternatively draw up a template and use that instead. Cut 2 of the rectangles out of the main fabric and 2 out of the lining. Then measure the sides and bottom of your rectangle and cut another piece that is double the measurement of the rectangle, which works out to be about 116 centimeters or 65.5 inches by about 5 centimeters or 2 inches. I'm using some scrap fabric for my pencil case, so I had to cut out 2 pieces which I'll stitch together to make the long rectangle. First, let's make the ruffle. With right sides together, fold the 2 ends of the rectangle and stitch together. Turn both edges right side out and press the now folded rectangle with an iron. Along the raw edge, sew 2 rows of gathering stitches. Then pull the stitches to gather the fabric into a ruffle. press the gathers in place with an iron. Next, take one of your main fabric rectangles and place the ruffle along the edge of the fabric, facing it towards the centre. Stitch the ruffle in place. And you should have something that looks like this. Place the back of the zip onto the right side of one of the lining rectangles. Then place the right side of the other main fabric rectangles on top. Pin in place, and if pinned correctly, you should have something that looks like this. Open the zip slightly and start stitching the fabric in place. Once you get to the zip, lift the presser foot and close the zip to keep it out of the way as you stitch. Fold the fabric in place and press with an iron. And you should have something that looks like this. Next, take the rectangle with the ruffle and place the zip right side down onto it. Then place the lining fabric right side down on top. Stitch in place, opening and closing the zip to keep it out of the way like before. Next, open the zip about 3/4 of the way and fold and pin the main fabric pieces and the lining fabric pieces together. Stitch around the entire edge, leaving an opening at the lining like this. Trim away the excess fabric. And turn the pencil case right side out using the opening in the lining. Fold and press the opening to the inside and stitch the opening closed. Then tuck the lining into the main part of the pencil case. Lastly, remove any exposed gathering stitches from the ruffle. Give it one last press with an iron, and your adorable ruffled pencil case is complete. This next gift is perfect for someone who is just learning how to sew, a sewing kit. Simply gather together all of your must-have sewing tools, pins, thread, a seam ripper, a measuring tape, a pair of scissors, elastic, and my trusty water erasable pen, and package them up nicely into something like the pencil case we just made. And lastly, let's paint some plant pots. Plants are such a nice gift idea, so why not customise the pots they come in to make your gift extra special? Start by painting a couple of coats of your main paint. Then add some contrasting colour. It doesn't have to be anything fancy. I'm simply adding some brush strokes to give an abstract polka dot look. Or you could just paint the bottom of the pot a different colour like this. And you have some beautiful hand-painted plant pots ready to gift. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you have a go at making any of these projects, either the ones shared in this video or yesterday's, then I would love to see them. So be sure to tag me at Rosery Apparel and use the hashtag 12 Days of Rosery when you share your photos on Instagram. And if you did enjoy the video, then I would love it if you could give it a like and subscribe to this channel for more videos like this one. Thanks for watching, and I'll be back tomorrow with the very last video of 12 Days of Rosery.